Starts off as a normal day, he's getting in the car.
Reversing into
He starts to apologise, and then it's like
the chicken.
dramatic. It's like, oh, it's you, and there's like an extreme close up on their eye.
It's like the war has started. It's like over, was it a parking ticket? Oh, crashing into him.
Yeah.
But the other one was a parking ticket, wasn't it?
I don't know.
But then it goes into ice cream van.
Like scaring all the children off and angering the paedophile.
Paedophile man angry. Yeah, the small chicken when he hits Peter.
Yeah. And Peter does the classic Indiana Jones crawl under the car bit.
Just crashing into everything and breaking anything in their path.
And they make up for scaring the children earlier.
Just continuous fighting.
Just in an alleyway, which is
really
good. Just throwing everything they can get their hands on.
Yeah. Now then, like an Indiana Jones set.
And in these sorts of scenes, there's this quite a good sense of juxtaposition, where they're wearing all the new age clothes and having new age technology. It's compared to all of the olden style like carts and clothing and things.
Yeah.
And here's a classic scene from Back to the Future, the third, I think.
Yeah.
And they go back to the future.
And just find it quite funny how the car parks perfectly here.
And they crash through the Healthy Smile, which is quite ironic, to break her teeth.
And I think they're going to a scientific lab, yeah.
And here is what's called eclecticism, where suddenly the genre changes. Earlier it was all cliches of action films and crashes and things, and now it's more scientific. They're just like breeding microorganisms.
Lots of fighting, yeah. Just smashing up everything in the way.
Just the classic cartoon X-ray bones.
Yeah.
Like explosions everywhere.
Yeah.
I think there's been about 4 or 5 explosions.
Yeah.
6.
And just literally just 4 on these spacemen, but they're still fighting, so nothing to do with space. It's like this thing is constantly changing, like, but the fight still goes on.
And it always sticks with the comedic parts of Family Guy, just so people know that it still is Family Guy, because all the comedic points of it. And you hear it just goes slow motion, and it cuts the music so you can hear all of what's going on.
Yeah.
Just destroying everything.
Just finding objects from anywhere just to hurt each other and cause pain. Taking spacemen out of them.
They're still fighting, and they have no idea what's going on.
Just only aware of each other.
Again, they're keeping with the comedic aspects of Family Guy.
No explosion. Now a new scene, like fighting. It's like...
And coming up is quite a cliched thing in action films. Coming up in a minute. Like, in action films, they always end up fighting in high places, be it on a cliff or above the city.
Yeah.
Just being manly and setting his hand on fire.
Yeah, just so you know.
Here's quite another big cliche where he's pinned down and you think he's gonna finish, but
yeah, he's like thinks he's got him, and then Peter suddenly
he sees a ray of hope. And
close up on him.
There's a close up on what he's doing, and then the chicken, and then him, and then the chicken thinks he's won, and then suddenly he's falling down and looks back at Peter.
Now he's got home.
Surely he must be dead now.
Yeah. But no, he's still alive with his hand on fire.
He has to be dead now, though.
No way, he's out just to make sure, surely.
And of course, Peter will survive since he's the main character.
Yeah.
Another
Explosions, yeah. just scratches on him and just walks away from it.
It always ends with Peter walking into the sunset.
Yeah.
And then a wide, long shot of the damage they've done.
Yeah, of course.
And you just see the chicken and you think, surely he's dead.
But suddenly, I'll be back.
And it's just like fox and stuff. Yeah.
What?
That's not as good as the last one.
5 minutes. Oh, we're still recording. 5.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
Shit.